Dearly beloved, we're gathered here let me start over. We're gathered together here tonight, Heather and Beep, in marriage. This contract is not to be entered into lightly, but thoughtfully and seriously with a deep realization of the obligation and responsibilities. Please remember that love, loyalty, and understanding are the foundations of a happy and enduring home. Normally in a wedding, everybody'd sit down about right now, but this isn't normal, and I'm actually going to read something that a lot of you don't know me, but Beep and I go way, way, way back. And I'm going to read a letter that he wrote to me, and hopefully I'll be able to get through it. It says, "Hey, Bri, thank you so much for thinking of me. I have been saved and have started my walk. Through Christ, anything is possible. I can't wait to tell you all I have learned. This place is no cakewalk, but the Lord is at work here. I will write more when I get more free time. Forever your friend, Beep Larson. P.S. Thank you for putting Beep on my envelope. Now everyone here is calling me Beep." And you know what I get from that is that just like your experience, what you were going through at that time was not a cakewalk. Marriage is not a cakewalk either. But it's awesome. And it's hard. And y'all are going to do great. So, and all these people here know that y'all are going to do great. And that one right there knows y'all are going to do great.
Lily, come here.
And maybe she will not go fishing
Come here.
right now. So, I'd like to read some scripture. Ecclesiastes 4, 9 through 12. 2 are better than 1 because they have a good reward for their toil. For if they fall, one will lift up his fellow. But woe to him who is alone when he falls and has not another to lift him up. Again, if two lie together, they keep warm. But how can one keep warm alone? And though a man might prevail against one who is alone, two will withstand him. A three-fold cord is not quickly broken. Before you exchange vows with one another, I'd like to give a short description of what these vows really are from a book entitled The Mystery of Marriage by Mike Mason. The joining of a man and a woman in matrimony is a supernatural event founded upon a mutual exchange of holy vows. The saying of them requires about 30 seconds or more. But keeping them is the work of a lifetime. To keep a vow, however, does not mean to keep from breaking it. If that were the case, marriage vows would be broken the day they were made. This is where a vow differs from a mere promise or resolution. A resolution once broken must either be forgotten or made again. But a vow retains its power and validity regardless of conduct. It is not like the signing of a legal contract and not like any other form of human promise. A person cannot promise to love another person. He can only vow to do so. A vow is a confession of inadequacy and an automatic calling of the mercy and power of God. To keep a vow, therefore, is to devote the rest of one's life to discovering the meaning of the vow and to be willing to change and grow accordingly. So a married person is a kept person, kept in the profound protection of vows that have been taken before the Lord. This is not the protection of a lazy security comfort. Rather, It is the protection of the inexhaustible forgiveness. Do you take Heather to be your lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold, in sickness and health, in good times and bad, for richer or poor, keeping yourself unto her for as long as you shall live? That's where you say I do.
I do.
Do you, Heather, take B to be your lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold, in sickness and in health, in good times and bad, for richer or poor, keeping yourself unto him for as long as you both shall live? Do y'all have the rings somewhere? Somewhere. Right. Hold on to those. The rings you're exchanging will be a tangible reminder of this day, a symbol of your unreserved love for one another and to the world. The rings are made of precious metal, symbolic of your marriage, a precious union between two people. Metal is made strong through hard work and patience. As trials and tests will come in your marriage, God will use these times to strengthen and deepen your union. And as the ring is endless, so may your love be toward each other. If you would, face one another, join hands, and would y'all like to repeat after me? Okay. And if you would, hold her. Nope, not yet. Okay.
I beep, take you, Heather, to be my wife. I vow to encourage your growth with patience, to celebrate your successes and embrace you in your failures, to listen with understanding and compassion, and to take your joys and your sorrows as my own. I promise to love you, both when I want to and when I'm mad at you. To be strong enough to forgive and vulnerable enough to ask for forgiveness. To respect your strengths and accept your weaknesses. In times of laughter and heartache, when you feel whole and when you feel broken, from this day until our last. I love you.
I, Heather, take you, be my husband. I vow to encourage your growth with patience, to celebrate your success, and embrace you in your failures. To listen with understanding and compassion, and to take your joys and your sorrows as my own. I promise to love you when I want to and when I'm mad at you, to be strong enough to forgive and vulnerable enough to ask for forgiveness, to respect your strength and accept your weaknesses in time of laughter and heartache, when you feel whole and when you feel broken, from this day until our last.
I'm going to read from 1 Corinthians 13, 4 through 8. Love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast. It is not proud, it is not rude, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always preserves, love never fails. And by the authority vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Be